Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Okay, so this is day 3 now. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Amber, yes Sayori. It looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah, I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all. Oh, I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Same. Will you come with me to buy a snack? So I like snacks. She fumbles the latch and gets it open, then she turns upside down and lets the contents princess and 2 small coins fall out. Oh, she's poor. Oh, so she wanted me to buy her a snack. A pot noodle. Do you ever have a pot noodle sandwich? I like pot noodle sandwiches. Yes. The bread just soaks up perfectly. Ugh. My treatment is simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming into the club room. Bread noodle, yeah. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently together you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing, you're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri, hello. Her face doesn't have a book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Oh god, my nose. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Whew. I think I'm okay. It was just something in my book. Tell Amber to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that. Sorry. Achoo. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous tussle like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Did I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ugh. How long is this game? Out of curiosity. Let me just do a little look-see. How long is Doki Doki? So it's like 4 hours. Oh, we can do it, like. We can do it like in the stream, I think. Or maybe 2. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side to you. That's just no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. Still, coming from you, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys. She was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh! Yeah. What was a cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. It's Natsuki! But when I heard you blog about the cupcakes, I say the worst seeing your reaction though. You're gonna have to start maybe just one cookie. Natsuki takes bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Geez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sarah gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Geez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Oh, where's Monica gone? Oh, what's happened to Monica? Of course she's It's okay if I just have something to do today. How many hours in are we, out of curiosity? So we are about an hour in now to the game. So I wonder when it starts getting a bit freaky deaky, because I know it gets a bit I mean, this is a horror game, I think. It's supposed to be a horror game, so. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a, I won't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. No, oh. There she is. Monica chased the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Your friend, what on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh, never mind that. I mean, they're all gay. As am I. So it's fine. No one has boyfriends there. Like twisting the whole plot. You would have heard the bowing, at least I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano, it wasn't the way you played music at all, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Maybe we can start a band club as well. Literature and band club. In that case, I won't let you down, Amber. Oh, she's really sweet, to be fair. She's really sweet. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. In that case, best of luck. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Excuse me. Are we sharing poems again? Oh no, she's reading a different book. Have we been baited? I was kind of just waiting for you. Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Oh, she was waiting for me. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I thought she would like just fuck me off. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? It's absolutely fine. Make me a cuppa as well. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Maybe they're in England. They seem to have an obsession with tea. Although, is this Japanese? In Japanese culture, they have tea as well, don't they? I don't think it's like PG tips like we have, though. I think it's like more herb kind of tea stuff. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. First one second, this for a second. Sure. Like I doubt we're having PG tips. Maybe we are. I don't know. My first picture. Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just Stuart's going to make some tea. I suddenly realised how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling up the water pitcher. Okay, sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Oh. I didn't drink tea. So. As long as it's not like freaking Earl Grey. It was in the hallway. She suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. I prefer coffee, but I have decaf with no sugar because I try to be healthy. But yeah, I'll still drink a kind of monster, so. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, you're right. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Well, she wasn't. Monica wasn't really judging, was she? She was just curious. How come I even want to do something bad you'd be nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions. We can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns out to be like rain shower into a hurricane. When you hate me for something as terrible as that. No, I try not to have too much sugar. I don't have a massive sweet tooth either, to be fair. So I don't really like have sweets or stuff. I'll have like some chocolate occasionally, but I'm more like into savoury. It's better for my teeth, I guess. You hate me for something. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friends, you say, Yuri lifts her head. Amber, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, shall we go? Yes. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Do you like oolong tea? I don't even know what oolong tea is. It's probably herbs or something, I don't know. Oh, I do quite like cookies, to be fair. Soft cookies though, you know, where the big ones, the big cookies, where they're quite soft in the middle, maybe a bit firm around the edge, but like really soft in the middle. Fuck is Swizzles? Hello, big face. I don't know what Swizzles are. You really do as proper, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Oh yeah, Swizzle. Yeah, I know what you mean. You refer to see Palm against Metro and the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts something alert to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. That sounds like a good idea. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Amber. It's very endearing. That Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea in front of us. Amber, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk, I suppose. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I'll do my best to manage it. I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my your posture always switched over like that while reading. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. I'll go ahead and get the ball. Okay, so now we get to read together. Ooh, chocolate candies. I can't see too well. Until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup, Yuri has my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not what I end up in a position that makes it harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only assume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as Oh, do I get to feed her chocolates? Okay, she is like really pretty, not gonna lie. She holds it so as a result, her left arm was practically resting on top of my leg. Ooh. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth, and I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book, she simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop her. Preemptively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Amber, sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. I better not be like getting friend zoned. You didn't stop at all. Oh god. Okay. Thank you, Monica. It's on share poems. Yes. I don't want to be friend zoned. Not by Yuri. Oh, our moment got interrupted. So it's a good thing I don't want it to get too hot and steamy on stream. That would. This game is like streamable. I know I did check it didn't have anything dodgy in it. Because I wasn't 100% sure. I did check. I get the feeling this is something that Rose will have courage to bring up. Okay. Should I show it to you right now? I'm a bit embarrassed. Maybe not Suki for a change. Or maybe Monica. We'll go Monica. I'm a bit embarrassed. Hey again, Amber. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not, I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe seeing you'll come up with a masterpiece. Okay, you never know. Want to share? You ready for the day? Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is getting better than the last one I read. Nice! Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in your own writing style? No, I was just bloody writing about the fucking argument. I guess you can't deny that she's talented. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. It's up to you. Oh, when she's talking about literature, it's like the light turns on the side of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. I mean... he was pretty into her. I'm pretty sure she's already got a what? What? Well, her boyfriend is going to be hearing about me feeding her chocolates. Oh, a fictional one. Okay, fair enough. So she's got like a waifu. Okay, let's have a look at a poem. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more extract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry you didn't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I never said before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how spatial words can totally change the mood of a poem. That's true, that's true. The way I break the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. No, I don't understand her poems, not really. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. I don't understand it. Maybe it's because I'm not, you know. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's telling me something then, isn't it? Don't forget to save my game. Okay, so that broke the third wall a bit, but it's obviously important. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Okay. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Poems are confusing. Like, I mean, some poems are quite easy, you know, like, to kind of pick up, but then, like, the fucking hers, I don't know what it's about. I mean, well, it's like she was saying, it's not supposed to be about anything, but I don't get it. I guess I'm not a poetry person. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, so we're going to want to save. Who we should get to next? Maybe not Suki. We've kind of not given her much, like, TLC. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win, and I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Siria's poem from yesterday. Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Siria has a type all of a sudden. I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Wow, she's quite rude. If it weren't for me, she'll probably just fly away. Let them go. So you could say we take each other, care of each other, not only. Whatever, I don't care. Let's have a look at hers. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Iggly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably grey, so that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's Grace. She's Grace. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. That's a bit... I don't... Like, it starts off in a way that I could imagine it being in a child's book. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in the poem. Yeah, you don't like spiders. Anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant joke, do you know? Of course, it's how everyone thinks. It doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, then make fun of you or think less of you. So, to you guys watching, what's your guilty pleasure? But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you can definitely write, at least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay. What about Yuri next? Yeah, I'll do Yuri next. I feel less embarrassed about the chocolate incident. she likes it. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you about the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it makes me really happy. I think I never shared your writing before. Maybe I should write a poem, guys. What should I write a poem? People just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Even your close friends. The original response to that, I wonder why. Oh, she probably doesn't have many friends. She's quite introverted. She probably doesn't have like many like close friends. I can see that. Yes. The raccoon. Oh, I like raccoons. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. That is me. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. A raccoon and urge. Okay. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You can see that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I'm not straightforward at all. I'm like, I beat about the bush. Because like, I probably worry about like offending people and stuff. Echo, because appear through the door. Wait! Can some vodka appear through the crack in the door as well? Please. Having a drink break. Well, I say a drink break. Having break, I'm just pouring myself oh fucking hell, I can't open it. Oh god. There we go. Oh, that was really stiff. Not stiff, but like it was really I don't know what that's supposed to be. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's about humans. True. No, I don't want to I feel like I need to pay attention to this. And like if I get drunk, I'm gonna start slurring my words. And because this game is so wordy, it's probably not a very good to like slurring. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't watch it. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions. If I take it as face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something about that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. So, by the sounds of it, Yuri and Natsuki are actually quite similar, but also very different, and I think that's why they like clash. I could be like some fucking psychologist here. I'm like, psychologist. Like, to me, she seems like the kind of person who'll make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I'm the same girl. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Oh. So we're definitely the closest with Yuri. And she seems to be like opening up a bit more, which is nice. Let's see Yuri next. So this poem seems to be like appeal to both Sayori and Yuri. Writing you like in the first place? Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want me to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. I don't think we can. Me and Sayori can. You know, I think it's just me and Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica. So Sayori likes poems that make her feel something. I think. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. I can't see you liking something sad. I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you the rain cloud a little hug. This is so wholesome. Like, I can't see how this is going to turn into a horror. It's too wholesome. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes a friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Holy crap, sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did, didn't I tell you yesterday was going to be yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. It's almost kind of creepy. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. Yeah. It's definitely to do with her wanting to please people, but it just kind of, you know, like it's like she goes out of a way for other people and doesn't get anything for it, and like, oh, bless her. She's really sweet, isn't she? They're all quite sweet in their own way. Okay, everyone, well done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much, we're going to keep it simple. We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. I wish I was good at voices, so I could like put on voices for each of them, but I do not have the confidence to even attempt, so apologies. Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each one of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sierra's putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Who's been calling the poster? Everyone has offered to say. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Sorry, I got into thought. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki, I could never in my life do something like that. Yeah, I'm not performing either. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared the poems with everyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I'm with them, guys. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, that might be a little fun. I just need to like give myself subtitles, like Japanese. I think I'm assuming this is supposed to be, you know, like set in Japan. I would assume. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons and having fun. That's right, and it's these reasons that we're all in this club today. No, I don't. I really don't want to share it with others. Like, I get stage fright. I can't talk to people. I'm definitely not like, no. I can't speak in front of a room full of people. Not happening. Can I refuse? I can't, can I? They're gonna make me do it. Oh, it is too much to ask. Okay, fine, I guess I'll just have to get over it. Can we just like read someone else's poem? Like, I don't want to read one of mine. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? That's a good point. The way they fly. Monica Boone's reciting a poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. One that her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is there something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? She's definitely a natural. Like she's just like a born leader, isn't she? Like everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sarah looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes their recitation. The fathers applaud. She does like she can take charge, can't she? Like, you can imagine, like, you know, if there's a group of people and no one really knows what to do, you can imagine her taking charge and being like, right guys, this is what we're doing, this is how we're gonna do it. But like, not in a bad way, like in a good way. Like, not pushy, if that makes sense. Like, and like bossy, like she's just, you know. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles. That was good, Monica, thank you so much. I was just helping set a good example. Are you ready to go next? I'll go next. Oh, go on, Yuri. This poem is called, you can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. Right, it's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. I can't speak. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem up to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Oh, Yuri's down for the count, okay. I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of a chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. So Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. Okay then, so Yuri begins the poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably won't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it, good job, Sayori. Even Ember likes it. Yeah, I did. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Like, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery won't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Like, I could not read a poem in front of people. Like, no. I stutter so badly, like, when I speak publicly. Next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. So that's okay. Don't make me go before Ember. Okay, fine. Might as well let... Whoa! Might as well let Ember lower everyone's standards a little. That's so rude. I don't know, streaming's different because it's like there's no one looking at me, you know? Like it's when I kind of, if I'm like talking and I see people watching me, I'm just like, yikes. But streaming's like different. And if anyone's, well, a dick, I can just ban them. Like, you can't do that in real life, can you? You can't just ban someone from your life if someone's like mean or whatever, you know? I might as well get even, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with one I wrote for today. Just like throw a pen at them or something. It's like fucking ban. Fucking yeet. Okay. Everyone has ASB and making me feel terribly. Oh no, it's making me feel nervous, and I'm not even fucking out there. So I'm not accept the comment of my writing, so I'll put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I'll receive a plod anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. It's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called Why Are You All Looking at Me? Oh, bless her. The poem is called Jump. Her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trick. Oh, I think my allergies are kicking off. So I don't think I took my antihistamine this morning. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy if you say you'd better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of people will be way easier. I can put on whatever I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Oh, okay. So she cares about what we think about her, not what strangers think about her. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So she wants to impress us, I guess. Like, impress us almost. I'm making pamphlets and we have time over reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem. This one has to be in. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh, she's so sweet. She's so nice. Okay. So on Monday is the festival. How long? Like, how many days is this game? I want to know how many days this game is. I think this is day 3, or is it even day 4? How many days are there? I want to know, but the spoilers, not spoilers. I don't want to read spoilers. Okay, so it looks like it just goes for the Monday of the festival, I think. I didn't want to read any more because spoilers. I didn't see anything. Luckily I didn't see anything. What day is it today? Is it Friday? I don't know. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Ember, you don't have to say it. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... So let's just say that one day Yuri asked what came with you. What would you do? Oh. In game days. Like the game is apparently like only 5 or so hours long to complete. But I want to know kind of how many days it is, so I have like an idea of how, you know. I mean, mates before dates, right? Mates before dates? Yeah, it's mates before dates, isn't it? You don't think I would date Fury? But she's so beautiful and smart. Mates before dates. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, she always seems to really like hanging together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to. So we could walk in together or something. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't. Like, I might fancy Yuri, but I'm not gonna, like, ditch Sayori for her. Like, I'm not gonna be that friend. What's the point of speculating since that's never gonna happen? It'll happen. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. I wonder if Sayori has a thing for me. Or maybe she's just worried about being ditched. Maybe she just doesn't want to lose a friend. Because her poem was going on about how she always does everything for her friends or for other people and doesn't get anything back. So maybe that's just like she's worried about being alone. It's getting okay. We're writing a poem. What do we want to write a poem about? So let's recap what has happened over the past day. Nothing much about drama. Maybe we can write about the festival that's coming up and how we're feeling about it, you know, like how about talking out loud, maybe. Yeah, so like a water full of feelings. I'm gonna be all deep and stuff. I feel incapable of delivering. Oh, this is gonna be a really depressing one, isn't it? But I have my friends to support me. But I'm worried it'll be a disaster. And I'll give an empty performance. My confidence is fickle. I don't know what Doki Doki means. No, it probably sounds really bad, but I don't know what it means. Say how I want to like charm people. And what if I get disowned? I am clumsy with my words. And it could be a sticky performance, I don't know. But I'm gonna pray it'll be okay. And anxiety, definitely. I'm questioning my skills. I want to flee, but I'm determined. Might get judged. Oh, okay. Doki Doki in Japanese is how a girl is feeling. Okay. Well, how a boy makes you feel. Okay. Unstable. My poetry is unstable. And I'm jumping. No, but we can do it together. Okay. And what else would fit out of these? Melody maybe? Melody. Okay. It's gonna be another deep one, which is gonna be Up Your Street again. And maybe even what's her name's buddy, my friend. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just